perfect.
Alright, sorry about that guys, I was a little bit late.
Trying to get my game capture to work, but it's not working, so I'm just going to have to use a display for now, so you'll see everything that happens on screen. Anyways, welcome back, Jet Simmer here, and today we're just doing a full flight up to Cairns, so it's going to be a big one today. However, I'm sure we can make it all happen relatively smooth this time around. Despite all streams, we all know they do tend to be quite nasty. But I'm just going to do it as if I was doing it without the stream today, so I'll just be talking. We're going to get straight into it right here. And just quickly have a look at a few things here, and then we will be good to get going. Alright, there we go. Alright, good to get going. Alright. Alright, so we're going to have to start off the aircraft in what we need. So basically I have my chart up here today. So a few things that we have to write down. This is the few quick fixes for the ZIBO mod. So first off, you need your what do you call it? Call sign. So if you're using the LIDO version of the your QFPP or QFAs, QFP, sorry, not QFA. QFP. If you're using QFP LIDO version, this is how you're going to do it. So the first thing you're going to want is that. You don't have to have it, but because I'm doing a virtual airline, you kind of do. You need your cruise system CI, so your cost index. Today mine is 60. We also need average ISA, which is 11. However, if you're going to do up a flight plan and fly it a few hours later, you're probably going to have to do a different ISA. But however, if you do a flight plan and you fly within 30 minutes, you can use the average ISA at the time, which is 11. We need our flight level, so FL in steps. So we only got one flight level today, which is 360. I've already written that down. And then you can have a look at all your fuel here. However, we don't need this fuel, so we're going to move over 2 pages. Only use this fuel. You want cargo, so you add your cargo, so 200 kilos up to 17.3, so that's 17 ton, 500 kilos, so that goes there. And then we got our zero fuel weight of 59 with a max of 62.7. So if we have a zero, if that is our zero fuel weight right there, we're not going to be flying today. That's our fuel, 14 tons. And 9.9 tons is the planned estimate of fuel being used, with a post extra of fuel 4.1, so we're going to need that as well. That is pretty much everything that you need. You can print this out and fill out all the actuals if you wish when you do your filling and all that sort of stuff. So for flight sim uses, don't worry about it. So that's everything there. So we don't need old mate anymore, so we're pretty much good. Before I go anywhere, I am going to go and activate my flight here. So there. My flight is now activated, ready to go up to Cairns. Get rid of that. And we're pretty much set in stone from here. Okay, I'll put that pen down so it doesn't make any noise. Actually, I might put it up here. Alrighty. So today we're just going to go ahead and start straight in to our aircraft. So go ahead, click on one, click on the other. That's it. And do our bottle test. Alright, 3 green lights. Going to go and cancel out that. Scoot over here and do the other bottle. Sorry. So that's our fire test, sorry. Bottles over here. Scoot over here, do our bottles. Done. Cool. Done. Now we're going to have a look up the top, make sure everything's off, turn on the forward fuel pump, scoot over here, make sure they're turned off, and that is all good to go. They can come down here, and lights on, and APU on for 3 seconds, and there we go. Let it boot up, and we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and do ACARS while I'm waiting here for that to boot up so we can get on the road a little bit faster than normal. So I'm going to set out ACARS, and I already have the numbers. I just want ACARS to double check it, so we should be good. Click that over. I don't think it's going to be that. Normally, it's around there. So that's probably going to be about that much. So what's the Q? 20. Oh wow. It is quite up there today. 120. So we're going to scoot up 1,200. Oh. I'll just do everything a little bit arse around just to get things started. Okay, APU is now on. APU is now on. We'll go ahead and turn up a few panels on the few light panels. We'll just do the overhead. You go away. Thank you. Alright, so we've done that. Now we're going to have a look at the over panel up top here, right to left. And check those buttons. 1, 2, or you can do it the other way. These two won't start until 10 minutes into the warm-up procedure. Click that one on. Make sure these guards are closed and you have the on button. Make sure we have enough crew oxygen, and that is in the normal position. We don't need to turn that on, otherwise it will be bad. Swap that back over to VHF. We've got 3 green lights, and that is on dim. Oh, yeah, we could have that on dim or bright right now. Brighten up the cab just a tad. Smartphone, the service intercom's off, and we turn that on to test, please. Then turn that off. Wait until the test is finished. Make sure brights are up. And done. So we got a DC fail there, which is okay. And all of a sudden, finished. On nav, on DC, nav. Done. Alright, so they're good. Go down. And we test our lights. Lights are done. Have a look around. Cool. Perfect. Lights are all good. Turn that off. And we have 6 minutes on the IRS. Alright, so we've gone ahead and done our barrel already, so we're really good on that. We can go ahead and double check the wind. So 230 at 11. That's alright, so we'll be taking off from runway 19 again. So that's pretty much set. Turn them on. Done. A-cars will turn on Brisbane again. Yeah, so YBBN. Send away for Brisbane. Alright. So we'll go down here now and set up for gate 23 is where I'm at. And then we have a co-route number 01. And our flight number today is QF710. And we already know we're going to be taking off on runway 19. And we activate that. Done. Alright, so perf instant. So we got our fuel, we already said 59 was our minimum, so that's okay. So we haven't set up our fuel. We'll come over here, set up a fuel weight balance. So we actually do need to set up that. 17.5 is what we said. Probably should have done this before the flight, but that's okay. Done. Alright, now we move down here, and there we go. Reset that up. 58. And it's a little bit lower than what our average is, so that's okay. So our planned fuel today is 9.9. Our reserves were 4.1. And cost index today was 60. With a cruise of 360. And the wind was 220 at 11. ISO deviation today was 11. Cool. Alright, so we can click that, double check that's 19, good. And we're not going to be doing that, that's too high for my liking, so we're going to go ahead and do a D-rated climb 1. Normal climb at a D rate of 24k. That way we're not overdoing our engines. That done. Alright, so we got 220 at 11. Now the runway we're doing is 196, which is a 19 left, and for memory it's 0.0. For the runway heading, we could, if we really wanted to. I think we rounded up this one. There we go, there. So that's it there for memory, and we verify those. Done, and click. That's it. We're good to get going. We've got our and we need our departure now. So departure. So we are actually on runway 19. So we're gonna just go route. We're good, and then we'll go here. All right. So we know where it is, but we want to take off on runway 19 for Coral. So we'll come over here and check our av tab. So YBBN. Turn the heater off. A little bit warm in my room now. So departure, we're going on Coral 5. So that's that one. And we also need, I think that's it. We don't need any more. Alright, cool. So we're leaving on Kitty, CITEE, going out to NOGRA, and then up to about 8,000 at Ambel. So we need to be here max 220 knots at this until passing. So we can't go any faster than 220. 3,000 by the time we get to Kitty. Then we turn around and come up, and then we go up to 8,000. We're not allowed to go any faster than 220 knots on the way out, and then we head up to there. So what we'll do is we'll move that around. Okay, whatever. We'll just snap our neck, shall we? Alright, so we'll put him over there. We'll come down. Alright, so Kitty, CITEE, put that there. NOG, so November Oscar Golf, Romeo, Alpha, yep, and then we want the south one, we don't want the north one. Then we want Alpha, Mike, Bravo, Lima, Echo, there, and then we want Delta, Echo, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, that there, and then we head out to Coral, which is good. Alright, so that is that. So that's our thing all sorted. So Kitty is it should be 3,000. So what we could do here is just go here and type in 3,000 there, just looking at what it says there, and then it was above 8,000. So yeah, that's cool. It's not a big deal. And we're well and truly over. So we can activate that now. That's good. So we're good on that. I'm going to put this away now. Lock that in there. Done. Okay. Anything else that we need to know about? So 250 below 10,000, as we know, max until passing NOGRA. So we're not allowed to go any faster than passing that. And the airport elevation is 13. Transit altitude is 10,000 for jets only. That's our VOR that we need to have locked into the thing. And we do have a few things. Runway 19 left, so max 220 knots until passing November Oscar Golf Romeo Alpha. Tracking at 196, as you can see there, 196 down there. And to Kitty, cross Kitty at or above 3,000. So we've done that at 3,000. At Kitty, turn right and track to NOGRA, and then track 024 to Alpha Mike Bravo Lima Echo, crossing that at 8,000 or above from Coral, track 360 to Coral. So for Coral, so not from Coral. Coral. So that's it. We are good. So we've got all that sorted in. let's have a look at the planned here, so we can check the plan really quick if we need to. So as you can see, we're coming out of runway 9 and then going all the way up there. So we are pretty much set for that. Alright, so we can go ahead and say goodbye to that. We can go ahead and check the border.
Can start planner. Aircraft not stationary.
I'll give you not stationary in a minute.
Can start planner. Aircraft not stationary.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, no, anyways. So we're going to go start leg. So we got a little bit of realism going on here. And if my mouse didn't keep getting stuck, we got invisible people, but that's okay. So we're going to just go configure. Visual. Come on, go away. Show. Done. Done. Just like that.
Can start planner. Aircraft not stationary.
I'll give you stationary. Nah. So something's wrong here, and now my mouse isn't working at all. I don't think my mouse is working for any buttons whatsoever, guys. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Alright, down. Go to pushback. That's why it wasn't working. It was technically in here. I don't know what was going on. So our gates all of a sudden backed off, so no, whatever. Alright, so we're going to open those doors now just for shits and gigs. Alright, so basically now we're going to be cleared up to our 9,800. So we'll just say 9,000 because we've got to be above 8,000 on takeoff. We can go ahead and set our speed in here now. So 153. RTO is set. We go ahead and set up our yaw dampener. Turn on all of them. Turn on those. Turn on these so the ladies and gentlemen in the back know that we're getting ready to go. Give us a test. Done. And things don't want to press again. I hate it when things don't want to depress. Alright, so we got those down, we got them down. People are starting to come on, so let's turn on some air conditioning. Trim air is on. We're going to set that up to 360. So that's our altitude, set that pressurization, and landing altitude we'll leave as is at 0. We don't need any landing light or logo light as of yet, and that is pretty much it. We can go ahead and do our glide slope now.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Crossing. Climb. Climb. Crossing. Climb. 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 Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Alright, we're back. And I've got that annoying shake again. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. Alright, so we just did our tests and stuff there.
Clear of front.
And I think we'll be pretty much ready to get going. Don't really have much left. I'm wondering full screen sim, Windows sim. Wonder if we get a Windows sim. No, we don't want Windows sim. Alright, so we just did our tests and stuff there. Alright then. Let's get ready to get going. Alrighty, so we're pretty much ready to go. So, yeah. It's called Old Mate. Enter.
Give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
And we'll get going shortly. So we'll request pushback here.
Ground to cockpit. So it's driving up right now.
Alright, we're good. Alright, so it's driving up. So we go ahead and double check. Make sure we've got everything. Turn those off. Done. Turn that on. That closes the doors. We're pretty much good to get going. Ladies and gentlemen are all packed away, ready to go. Turn them on. They're on. We have our barrow set. Got that set. We've got everything good. Alright.
Alright, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect?
Alright, all mates connecting now. We'll really quickly just grab on that. I need to fix my chair. It's still creaky. Alright, so we got our uplink. Still everything's the same. It's good. I won't change that off like that. VOR is still good. We have our thing there set. Alright, so we should be getting ready to go.
Release parking brake when you're ready. Alright, starting the pushback, and you may pull them. Clear to start engine.
Alright, start engines. Starting one. 2, sorry. Start engine number 2. And from there we'll just have a look at the engines down on the MFD. Once I get to 25, then we'll click it up. Alright, so this should stable up at around 480, 420. No, maybe not. 430. Alright, so it goes up to about 430 and stables off. So then we can start the next one. Off we go. We should swing around to the right here and go around to the left behind us, left at the gate. Alright, so it's starting to come up nice and easily. 22, 23, and let's bring him up. And that will stable off again. So everything should be stable, nothing should be moving. Oil temp may change a little bit drastic, but that's okay. Alright, so that's that. Engine's on. So generator's on. Probe's on. Electric's on. Pack's on. APU off. Continuous. APU off. Back to 4. And auto throttle is now armed.
Alright, mate. Operation complete.
Check the
Go ahead,
systems.
parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Alright, mate. Disconnecting toes down.
Double check the there. Double check the trim. That's it. All right, so spoilers are up. We know that. All right, so full left, full right, full up, full down, full left, full right. Not quite full left, quite full right, but that's okay. We don't really care about that. I think that's just something to do with Alright, turn the systems off. I think it's something to do with ZIBO. I really don't know why it keeps jerking around when I use the mouse, so I'm just going to use this for now.
Oh, is disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Thumbs up on the left and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you. Alright, so we're pretty much set. We're good. So we're going to head off to the left now. So old mate's left, so we can go ahead, turn on the taxi light and the runway lights. You don't need those if you don't want them, but I turn them on anyway for extra lighting. Yeah, you can't have enough lights. There you go. Alright. So we're pretty much good to go. So brake is now off. Alright, so as we're taxiing out, no more than 30 will keep you under speed. You just need to go over 30 just to get the big boy going. So once you're moving, just still chill the N1, just sitting around 30 there. And we follow out to, so we're going to take Bravo all the way down to Delta. So we're heading on to Bravo now, and Delta's at the far end, which we can pick up runway 19 from over there. Alright, so now we're out on the taxiway. I don't know, tell them to prepare for takeoff. Get back on my taxi line.
The cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Alright, so wing lights are sorted. I don't need them anymore. I was just doing that for the visual cue. Might turn this on, but turn the heater off. Oh god, I was too busy looking at a fan because it's really hot, so I'm just turning fans on. I wasn't watching. This is where I need pedals so I can control the aircraft while I'm using my hands. One day I'll get pedals, I promise. I don't think we go out to Delta. I think this is Alpha, but Delta is up here anyways. Bravo 1. So yeah, Delta is straight ahead. Then we got Bravo 1, and I think the one after Bravo 1 is Alpha. Or it might be Bravo 1 the whole way. Alpha 1. Alpha 1. Similar thing. Maybe that one was Alpha down the side down there, the parallel to Bravo. That's my bad. Alright, so we're held and short. Alright, so we're here. So landing lights are now on. Or our turn the logo light off. Gets a little bit tricky on that side. Terrain on the FO side and the radar on our side. And we can turn on the TCAS, or leave it on visual since we're doing a visual flight. I think we're good to go. Center MDF is good. And off we get out of here. Just bump it up to 50. I'm bringing it back down under 30 for now. That's really stupid how it's doing that. I'm actually watching it, so if you guys are watching it later and you know how to stop that thing, please comment and let me know. It's just glitchy. I have to figure out why it's doing it. Never used to do it. Alright. Tiger's set. That's my bad. Flaps aren't down. Alright, flaps are coming down now.
B1, rotate.
Rotating.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Flaps up. Alright, flaps up again. And we can go ahead and start turning things off.
1000.
Turn the external lights off. Flaps all the way up. Alright, so max 2,200. $2,220. At or above 3,000 by a kitty, so we need to keep it up. Flaps up one, and we're good to go. Alright, so we'll start turning here. Look at that, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Just take a screenshot for my next video. If I do another one, maybe. I'm planning on getting in a lot more streams in the future. I'll just keep streaming. Got to try and get those subscribers up. I've got 30 now. That's a milestone. I'm doing well. Could do better. I want to try and get a little bit more experience under my belt in the aircraft, both in and out of the sim, so I can go ahead and do that. Alright, so we go ahead and drop our speed a bit because we shouldn't be going, we're doing a little bit too quick. So we got about 220. It's crazy, it wants us at flight level 140 by the time we get there. Alright, so we've got our altitude set, 360. And we can hit that. Lights off. Alright, so let's just have a look at these lovely country of Brisbane where I mostly live. So, yeah, it's really good. Some of the roads are in their exact spot too, so that's really surprising for a game that's not even made here in Australia. So they've really done their homework. Alright, I didn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll do it now. We are going to be up for quite some time, so this is going to be quite a long stream. So just bear with us, man. Alright, go ahead and set the autopilot now, because I am done with the stick. So the autopilot now will take over and pretty much get us up there. So yeah, we're pretty much well and truly sorted for the next leg of our flight. So what I'll do is we'll pull off the those. Alright, so that's cans. So we're going to go menu quickly, go here. Pretty much we are on our way, guys, so we're pretty much done for quite some time. Over the next 2 hours we're flying. Do want to check what we got. Now we do have a 9-kilometer tailwind, 9 knots tailwind, 8 knots, so we're probably not going to have a tailwind for too long, but I do like the tailwinds because they do push us. I had a 40-knot tailwind from Sydney to Brisbane last night, and that literally pushed me yesterday morning, sorry. That pushed me. Normally I do a hour and 20 minutes flight to Brisbane from Sydney. It only took me an hour, so that was almost 25 minutes knocked off my time because of a 40-knot tailwind, so it's really good. Alright, so we do have our ACES up. So far, it's going to still be, so it's on the 19th, 2019, on March, June the 5th, at 2 o'clock, 2:30 Zulu, or no, 2:30 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon, something like that. This one will tell me, no, 1:30, I don't know why it's saying 2:30. Oh. 2:30, so it's at 5:02 Zulu. Oh no, the 5th 2:30. Okay, so it's Zulu time. So it is made by Auto, so it was automatically generated. We have 150 at 15 knots. It is visible. NCD dew point is 22 at 7. So temperature 22, dew point 7, and our QNH is 118 RMK. Reference, no reference there, and we have a 114 at Cavoc. That's alright. That is alright. Hopefully that won't change too much, and yeah. But alright guys, I'm going to leave you to it. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. There you go, you just seen me how I did it. So yeah, be right back guys. I'll be right back. back just a sec, guys. I'm gonna check some stuff on OBS and see if I can get this working. Alright, so as you can see, X-Plane, yeah, X-Plane's not working there. Oh wells. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be right back. I'll leave you to it. Alright gents, hang on a sec. Just get rid of that B right back there and we'll transition it over. Alrighty, so as you can see I opened up a second OBS screen and have deleted the capture on this particular one, and look at there. Finally, I got it working. So, for the next round, next time I stream, we'll actually see it there. So, looking forward to seeing that again in the future. So I finally got it working, guys. So it's back to normal screen. However, we don't have it on this live stream for today, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm doing well with all of that. So for now, guys, I'm going to say goodbye again, and I'll let you see the rest of this, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to put the B right back there again, and we'll catch you in a moment. See you guys.
$1,000 to go.
Alright guys, how are you? I am back. Thought I'd change the views for you so you can have a look around. Just been having a look at a few things on YouTube and stuff that I could have my stream set up a little bit better. So, alright, well I'm going to quickly change the display back over to off, so bear with me. I'm back now. Hopefully we will be able to get rid of that thing, and it will be just showing the display of X-Plane every time I'm off doing stuff on the screen behind, because I don't have a second screen yet and I plan on getting one. Alright guys, how are you? I am back. Gotta mute that so you don't hear it. So yeah, I think there's a better view out the side here. You can see the bit of stuff down there. I think that's Rockhampton down there, guys. I believe. Might not be Rockhampton, actually. I don't think so. Nah, that's not Rockhampton. I don't know what that one is. I wonder if it will say here. Bundaberg. BU, so YBUD is Bundaberg. That's Rockhampton just there, up our left. And then we got something else, and that's Mackay just up there. Do we have a nice tailwind still? No, we have 129 headwind. Oh, that's even more fun. So that's going to slow us right down. Fun days. Fun days indeed, eh guys? Shit. So what was 7 normally? I don't know. Oh, that's what 7 was. Down there. So yeah, that's a nice view of the cockpit. I like that GoPro area. It looks really nice. You can see everything's going on. You can monitor everything vital anyway. All the vital instruments. And then you got the GoPro just out here at the front, which is really nice. I like this camera view out here. So you got the coastline out there to the right of the aircraft of Australia, so that's really good. We're going to sit over here in the first officer seat. This is my humble abode. You see the coast as far as I can see. I don't even have active sky, and the default weather is just getting better and better every time. It's so good. So, like, who doesn't like the X-Plane games? Like, the X-Plane is just astoundingly great so far. So, alright, so we're quite up. So I'm just gonna bring the bank angle down. I'm gonna go down here and check how we're going. We're like 512 away from top of descent, so we had ages to go, guys. So we'll just relax and see how long we got. So we're not going to be there until 0517 Zulu, and I believe, looking at our clock, 0517. So we've got an hour and 20 minutes of flying yet to go. So long stream, but I'm going to leave you with a bit of music now in the background. And I'm going to go and do a few things, and hopefully we'll be back in the future in a minute. So yeah, we're just going to hop over here and show you outside the aircraft, and I'll just shoot around the aircraft for different screenshots. So be right back, enjoy the music, and I'll set it all up for you now. Hey gents, sorry about that. I was just looking at some VR stuff, but it's just not going to work. I don't have the compatibility for it, so... Oh well. I'll have to say goodbye, and I'll see you in a second anyways. Guys, I'm back. Well, hopefully I'll have it all set up soon, so I don't have to keep swapping screens all the time. It's been playing up on me for a little while, so yeah, I've got it all set up, so the next stream should be good. So let's just cross fingers, and we'll go from there. And yeah. Something that goes wrong every stream, so something that has to go wrong. And today it was the OBS not picking up the game. So now OBS now picks up the game, but I'll have to restart the stream to do that, so I can't be bothered doing that. So we're just going to have to make do with what we got for this stream. And yeah, hopefully we'll get there. So I'm not going to be swapping very many screens anytime soon. I've got a tablet and a phone that I can do everything on if I need to from now on. So could even open up my other, open up the laptop and do stuff through the laptop and stuff like that. So all right, so coming up to our next waypoint here. So we're just going to check the waypoint. So GLA, and we'll be overhead in 6.7 nautical miles. Still flight level 360 for another 3 legs, well 2 legs, and then we drop down to 348. So I'm just having we've got 443 to go, and 348 we drop down at Sierra Whiskey Alpha Lima Echo. And so we'll be dropping down at 348 there. So I don't think top of descent is for another 400. I'd say so top of descent will be just after HM here, somewhat after that anyways. So we got 3 it's 100, 11, 200, almost 300. So yeah, I'll probably be about 20 nautical miles off Sierra Whiskey Alpha Lima Oscar, and then we'll have our top of descent coming up. How you going? Welcome to the stream there. We shouldn't be too far off doing a few things, but yeah, we've got quite a bit of way to go. We'll just jump into a view for you. We'll go out and have a look outside. So yeah, welcome to Australia, guys. We're gonna zoom away from the aircraft so it's not as loud. It's nice and clear day up in North Queensland. That's actually real weather. I don't know why Be Right Back's still there. Hang on a sec. Let me turn that off. There we go. Alright, Be Right Back is off. Hopefully I can get rid of that altogether. Got a whole bunch. I got a new a new keyboard thing coming soon that I'm just gonna have keybinds set for the stream, which is gonna be good. Make the stream just that little bit better. I don't have to keep doing things manually and all that sort of stuff. I have keybinds, but they kind of conflict with the sim. So when you zoom out like that, it's like a little speck. You really can't see it. I like X-Plane for that. I remember zooming all the way out, and you can still hear the engines in FSX. But here, it's just it's insane. Looks like we got a boat just off there. If we go in the cabin. See if we can zoom down on that boat. I think it's just a little fishing boat that just trolls around. That's what it looks like to me. It might be an aircraft carrier actually. I'm not 100% sure. Hasn't rendered in for us yet, but apparently there's aircraft carriers all over the sim. A little bit too much, I think. Obviously we don't have aircraft carriers here in Australia, so I don't know why they're there. Yeah. So if we have a look down here and turn on airports, we should be well and truly over there's an airport there. There's Rockhampton coming up. So YBRK, and that is to our 11 o'clock, so it's out there somewhere. I don't think we're going anywhere near it, to be honest with you. I'd say they're the mountains. If anything, I'd say that's Rockhampton down there. If anything, the actual airport not going to show up for us, is it? That's another thing I like about X-Plane. X-Plane is just insane when it comes to like all the graphics, textures and stuff, because you can't really see things, you can't spot them before they're actually there. Whereas in FSX you can spot things a mile away. But like this is just default weather and it's like hazy as anything. That's really good. I love the default weather like that. Yeah, it should be, if anything, it should be just out in this quadrant out here somewhere. Just looking at the radar. So, yeah, somewhere over here. We could probably spot it when it gets closer. It's just a matter of when or if we'll ever spot it. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that. So far we've been flying for 48 minutes since I hit the clock. So we've still probably got an hour. We've got an hour's flight time. So if you're back here in an hour, if you have to go somewhere, I'll be landing. Don't know why the screen flickers like that when I move with the mouse, but if I move with the just my hat switch that I have set up, it's nice and smooth. I have a feeling it might have something to do with the background stuff that I've got going and all that sort of stuff there. We've got a nice turbulent thing going at the moment, but she's stopped. It was very turbulent before, so I had the we'll let him out. What about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we'll level off now at our cruising altitude. want to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to quickly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Onboard computer showing an on-time arrival, no ETC delays either. We're going to stay quiet up here, have you enjoy the flight and the service. Once again, welcome aboard.
Lovely weather down there, isn't it? It's so good looking. I really do like it. We do have, so we should see the airport now, somewhat. YBRK. So it's actually probably a lot further away than we actually think it is. That's got to be Rockhampton just there. I'd say that's Rockhampton just there. Like that town partnership thing. It's not quite to our, it should be hidden, I reckon. Part of Rockhampton. So that's the split. So that's the river. That'll be like the nightclub industry around here. You got a little bit there. If we have a look again, the airport should be literally just over here somewhere. But as you can see, there it is. It's hiding. See, like it's all mashed up. It's like we're literally hiding. So we found the airport. I like finding airports. So this runway is actually empty. You can't use that at all. And you got a little bit there. It's not bad. Not bad indeed. .22 frames and solid. I like it when it stops like that and it just stops solid. It's really good. So we're at 419 now. Oh, wrong one. What we might do is we'll do another ACARS check. See if it's changed. We've still got 391 to go. And our legs are there, so we've still got quite a stint. So I'm gonna leave you again with some more music, guys. I know I gotta go again, but got a few things to do. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We are very much back today, guys. Alrighty. So we're 190 nautical miles away, and I thought I'd start it now, just so I've got a little bit of time to explain a few things, if there is anything that it needs to be explained. So I think we've still got that nasty headwind, which we do. But anyways, I'm going to quickly dash over here. I know I've already sent away, but I want to redo another one. We are back. We are very much back today. Alright. So, 187 until top of descent. So we should be coming up to Townsville too. Townsville's a little far away. YBTL is up that way. So, we need to figure out where we're going to be landing in Cairns. So we do have Cairns' thing set there. Now there's only one or two runways. There's only one runway, I believe. So airport info is right there. Alright. What I might do really quickly is just dash off for a bio break, and I'll be right back. I know I was already gone, but I really need to go. I'll be back. Alright. I am backety back this time. Alright, yeah, awesome. Alright. So we're definitely 150 away. I believe we are. There you go. Alright, so we're exactly 150 away. So what we're going to do is take the fuel quantity from what we're going to get there. So we're going to have 800 less, so 8.0. We're going to go to our perf page, and we're going to add it to here. So that's going to be 66.9. So what we're going to do here is go here and type up 55. So we're going to take 1,000 off. Put it there, and that is our landing altitude, landing speed, 149 knots. Alright, so now we're going to quickly dash over here. I'm going to take these down, but I'm going to re-send off for it again anyways, and then we'll go from there. Tomorrow morning I think I'll be flying back, so I don't think I'll be streaming it. This has actually been quite a long stream, so yeah. We'll also take down the temperature, which is 21 degrees there. What we're going to quickly do, I'll get rid of that there. So we have our degrees 30 up the top there. Go here, and we go forecast. So our trans level, we've got a few more things to do. We have to check the wind, that's right. The wind is 150 at 18 still. That's okay. So we can have a look at here. 150 at 18. So it looks like we're going to be landing on runway 15. Yeah, it's just the one runway. So we're going to be landing on this one. We'll back off there. Arrival. So up low. We'll just have a look if we can find the one that we got. There it is. We can choose any one of these. I'm thinking about going. We'll have a look at that one. I think it's 8A we're coming in on for memories. 8A is what we're coming in on. So we're going to be using upload and coming in that direction. So we need 109.9 and the 113 and the 364. Alright, that's cool. So we know which one we're coming in on now. So we're going to go back. We're going to go approach. And we're going to go 115 15 RNAV. We're not going to do... I want to actually fly this in myself. Alright, so I need to go ahead and put that in the ATC now. Lock 15. RNAV Z, where are you? There it is. Done. A8. I don't think we have a trans. I don't think we're transiting at all. Or are we? Sunny? We can come out to Sunny. Track via NDB or A. Yeah, we could do that. So we don't need that. We're not going to worry about that one today. We'll go routes. Swap that over to plan. And we'll step that in. That looks about right. That we're coming in on. Yeah, that's about right. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll just leave that there like that. I'm going to bring my heading around at 314. And we go down here. Gonna quickly send away once more. This will be the last time we send away. And then whatever we get from that is what we get. Alright, so descent forecast. Go here and quickly double check our trans level, which is flight level 10. Flight level 10 in the transit. Yeah, cool. Alright, so flight level is 110. And we're going to be doing 360 to flight level 110 for our anti-ice. Now, I haven't been doing any anti-ice at the moment, but we will turn it on for the descent. Whoops, wrong ones. And we have a 21, so it's 9. The forward slash of 1017, and we execute that. So that's all good. Alright, so the runway length, by looking at that, was just over 10,000. So we can have it on 1. So that's okay. So we've done that. Got all that programmed. Now let's go program in our flight plan what we need. So 2,000 450. $2,400. With the elevation of the runway being 10, so the elevation is 10 over on the landing altitude anyways, so that's okay. And we got an MDA LNAV missed approach climb, 5 points. So we could do 1,030 for a 2.5 gradient MI. We'll probably be coming in on this one here. Actually, we'll do this. 1030. I think it's already set for that anyways. Very close. Alright, so that's that. Anything else that we shouldn't do? So we shouldn't track anywhere out to the right hand side of runway 15, so we're going to be coming in on runway 15, so we got to stay clear from that side. No circling to the west of runway 15 or to the west of runway 33 or beyond 4.4 dm to the south because of the mountains, 2 nautical miles south of a threshold of runway 3. So yes, we won't be doing that. So we'll be doing most of our left turn straight out. Boom. Alright. Just due to the fact that there's a few mountains that we've got to make sure that we could possibly run into. So the runway's here. So we've got a couple of 2,000 height. There's a 3,000 height one there. A couple of towers over here. A mountain. I don't think that's a tower. I think that's a mountain. Over here we've got a couple of 2,000, another 3,000. So most of the stuff we'll be doing. So we're going to be coming in and around out here. So that is a trans. We're not doing the trans today. We're just going straight in. Alright, so either one of these are the trans. So we could have done this one for a trans, but we're not going to worry about it. It's going to come in and around and straight in. Our missed approach altitude is 5,200 as directed by ATC. So we'll be turn left approach, track out to CNSNH, which is out this direction. So I'll be doing that pretty much straight away. No tracking out that way. So up to 5,000, 5,200 feet out of a 45 degree off the runway there. So we'll go ahead and set up our VNAV courses. So we need a course of 150. So everything needs to be set to 150. That can stay there for now. And we'll set everything down. We'll set our VOR to 13. Now I did think, I'm pretty sure they had another, they have a NDB here, so 364. So we'll set that up as well. So we can go ahead and turn the ND on, and I'm pretty sure that's already picking up a radio already for memory. So that's Townsville out there, so we're pretty much flying over water at the moment, so I think I might do a Cairns to Townsville run tomorrow. Just do some top end flying for a bit. I haven't been into Townsville for quite some time, and that's where I used to live, so might go back and say hello to the locals. I don't know if I'll stream that, but planning on doing some smaller streams in the future. Just do a couple here and there, so we can get back on the bandwidths with the streams and all that sort of stuff for the future. So TD is coming up, top of descent, just up there. We'll just go ahead and say.
The flight deck, we've centered our descent, should have you on the ground in about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
Alright, so that's top of descent right now. I haven't actually looked outside and seen the engine moving at all. I want to really get up in close to these engines. Do we have a... There we go. It's normally my walk around, but I want to get up close and personal to these engines. You don't normally get to do these. Ouch. But that's what it looks like, guys. We literally just went inside an engine just then. That's what it looks like inside. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I've just always wondered if it was just the fan out the front that was the one that did it, or if it was more than just that fan out the front. But it looks like it's just that fan. So one fan that spins. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of the airports now. And it looks like Cairns has just been picked up at 160 out. So that's good. We're on our way. We're doing really well. So we're just going to pick up the last little bit. So it's still the same. Still coming in on the same. And I believe our QNH is still the same there. And our temperature is still the same. Now that should not change for quite some time until we get down there now. So we have our speeds, our altitude set. We've got our speed set and our reference. We got that set. I'm going to go ahead and turn the engines to continuous. Engine start set switch to continuous. Go ahead and open the valve. Now it's just another waiting game, guys. So 5:16. Did say, what time did it say that we'll get there? It said we'll get to Sydney at 5:47. Now I'm guessing that's because of our massive headwind, which is quite annoying. But we'll get there eventually. So about 20 minutes now. If I bring up the smart cars, 24 minutes done, and we've been flying for almost 2 hours. That's just total flight time, which is really good. So we'll catch you in a sec, guys. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're finally coming back out of the ground. Finally. Alright, so we're going back to the ground. Finally. Alright. Finally. Alright, so we're on our way down now. We've reached our top of descent. And getting that ugly feedback. Alright, so we're on our vertical glide slope on the way down, noted by our E bracket with the purple diamond right there. And we also got the triangles and triangle down there. So that's our LNAV triangle, nav triangle, saying that we are on par. So we're pretty much good to get going for the landing into Cairns. Now Cairns should be around there for visual cues, and we'll be landing according to this at 550. It looks like we've still got that nasty ass headwind, 70 knots. Not a very good sign. It says drag required. We don't need that yet. We're still good. Alright, so we can go ahead and chuck our hectopascals in. I'm going to do one last check on our H.O.T.A.S, see how that's going, and then that'll probably be the last time we check it until the next flight, really. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and check. So we're at 7.4. They believe we're going to get there at now. So we're going to go here and re-add this. Now I did say 65.9. So we're going to go ahead and take off 4 now. So we're going to go 65.5. Just to double check what we got. And it's still the same. So it's still the same. Just to double check our landing speeds. But this evening's landing. So we're gonna find out last little bit here. So they're saying 10:10, 10:16. The wind hasn't changed. Yep, 10:16. Okay, so that'll be the last time we check that. 10:16. That's all good. We got our flight reference 149, and then down. All right, so we're heading pretty close actually. 39.5. So yeah, once this one's done, then we're heading down to flight level 10. 10,047. So next flight level. Alright, so that's the seatbelts on. That's all good. Wish I knew that. So that I can use the... Probably should fix those ones up. So that's like having a look around the aircraft. So that's just the keypad there. Using the keypad. when the num lock was turned off. A few things that I didn't know. Can't wait till I get in my button box. Then I could have some more functions and stuff like that. I gotta find a really decent button box in the future. So. So just passing 20,000 feet there. Alright, so we'll go back to our normal bank of angle, 25 degrees. Just going to take another screenshot. Might go outside and do one too. Just a couple of screenshots there. Got to take a few screenshots every flight, just so I've got something new every day. I'm gonna need to go through my photos, I think, and just delete a whole bunch. I can delete a whole bunch of photos, and I'll be good. Got a whole bunch of photos just sitting on my hard drive. A lot of them should be just deleted. Frames are still going good at 24. So the runway is just around over here somewhere. I think that's Cairns. Don't think that's the airport, I think. Could be the airport. Can't be. I don't know. Having a look at that. So the airport should... There it is. It's on the other side of this mountain. So all these mountains, as you can see, are obstructing a few ways into one-way 33. So you come around up to this little mountain up here, and you come in over the top. You line up for one-way 15 there. So I would love to do a Brisbane to Queenstown run. That's my next big adventure, but I don't think I'll be streaming that. However, I will probably do a video on it. That way it's split, so I'll do the takeoff. I'll do a takeoff video from Brisbane, and then I'll do a video for the landing part of Queenstown. Because Queenstown's a little bit of a beast to get into. There's like a one-way in and a one-way out sort of thing. Pretty much similar to this, but this one's a little bit more open. You got mountains on that side, whereas Queenstown's like mountains all the way around it, and you got to go in between. Like you got to come in like this, and then in between two mountains, and then turn to the left, and then you land, sort of thing. It's insane. Queenstown's a great runway to land on. Alright, so our STD is ready. Now standard, if my mouse will stop getting stuck. Alright, so we're going to set standard. We'll set standard again, and we'll turn that one up to 16 as well. Alright, so now we're at 700 up. So we're not going to be, we shouldn't be dropping below 10,000 past this one anyway, so. And then I think after that one is at 8,314. Alright, so we can go ahead and cancel out a few of those. So once we're established on the lock, we'll take it in manually. So go ahead and chuck up some fixes, so we know what we're looking at. So BCS done, and chuck up 14, chuck up 12. And then chuck up 8 there. So we don't need to do flaps until we are pretty much turning on course. So we'll go 5 flaps out at the 14, flaps 15 once we're established, and then flaps 30 down here. And then hopefully we can go a little bit. So should be right. Should be right. Had a little trouble landing the other day. As soon as the flaps went down, all the aircraft just wanted to dip to the right. Managed to figure out what it was. Silly failures. So, all that. Alright, so we're below. I wasn't watching. We'll go ahead and turn some lights on. I don't think we need any of that. And we go to the PA system. Prepare for landing. Go on, listen to it, mate. Hey. Alright, so that was the hostesses just chatting away there. Air crew, cabin crew, just letting them know that we're about to land. Alright, so 2 chimes, we're good to go. We're at 10, so we can go ahead and turn them off now. Drag apparently is required. They're back on. That's back there. That's good. We don't need any APU as of yet. We do have the the extra piloting person. 6,000 doesn't look like 6,000, does it? It looks higher than 6,000. 6,000 feet. Ah. And I believe coming into here, we need to be at a certain speed. Oh, we probably should have tracked out here. For for RNAVZ, but oh well, whatever's. We're already done now. $8B for the NDB or VORA. We should have tracked out to the RNAVZ, so Apollo B. AZ. We probably should have done the AZ. That's alright, we're doing 8A. Coming in straight on top. There we go, coming in. Alright, so we can go ahead and go flaps 1 now. And we'll set up the heading bug for 152. Alright, so heading bug is now set for 150 as also. And we're below our assigned speeds. So now we can go flaps 5. Let's lock it up. V-lock on. Flaps 15, gear down. Visual on the runway, right ahead. Speed brake is now armed. Visually cued.
1,000 to go.
So now we've locked up. It was a 5,200, wasn't it? I don't know why that came out of my, that was weird. That came out of my TV, that one. Alright, flaps 30. Turn that off. I'm going to fly this in manually now. And change that to VOR. VOR is good. Alright, so now I'm controlling the aircraft, got the speed and all that sorted. We're way off course by the looks of it, doesn't it? We'll bring him back on.
Minimum 1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch altitude set.
That was a little off center. That one. There we go. Back on center track. I don't know why it's off. Why it's doing that. Piss off. Oh crap. That should cut us off by there. That just took us. We're gonna have to go around, I reckon.
Brake.
500.
Pull up.
Yeah.
400.
All right, we're going around.
Take brake. Take brake.
300.
Flaps up. Gear up. VOR. Oh god. I think I'll just take over for a bit. Piss off. The autopilot in this is just so weird. Honestly. Alright. Now we're back on track. We're going to reset up for another landing. Alright, so approach. Approach. 15 lock. I'll actually do the proper one this time. There it is. Legs. Follow. Lock in. Locked in.
Thousand to go.
Alright, so we did a go around for that one, guys. Something happened with the VNAV for that last moment in time, and it just clicked on. I knew something would happen. I knew it. It was a perfect stream right up until then. That auto throttle just does not want to turn off sometimes. It's just really weird. So, yeah, we'll try it again. We'll go around again. So, Z. So 3,000 feet, 3,000 all the way around to our legs here. They want us above it, 5,000. Go away. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. This screenshot crap, mate. Alright. Gotta close that crap down.
Thousand to go.
There we go. Alright, well, we're going to go around again. And turn V-lock on. That should take us... Come on, don't overspeed, please. So far, so good for the go around. I've done a couple of go arounds lately because things are just not going to plan, but that's off stream. I don't know. I just have a feeling this auto throttle just does not want to kick in. So we're going to try it again. this VNav is really annoying sometimes. VNav is meant to cancel out at some stage, and that go around for some reason didn't kick out. So we'll just go around again and we'll see how we go. But hey, I do not mind the whole bullshit because I get more flight time. It goes towards my flying. So we're at 6.8 now, so let's quickly go down here. We're gonna go 64.9 just to get the better speed. Alright. Alright, setting that to 2,500. So VOR and lock is on. We have our VOR set. This time we're going to come around in on Alpha Tango Oscar Sierra uniform, and then from there we can pretty much just go straight in. So yeah, so far so good. I think I'm at 108 hours into Q Virtual now, into my career of virtual airlines. Another 10 hours and I get promoted. Woo! Promoted, senior second officer. So I'll get another 10 hours until then. So hopefully I'll get to stream that one. I'll be able to get to stream the promotion. And then I move on to my long slog of up to 200 hours to my first officer rank for Q Virtual, which I cannot wait, to be honest. It's going to be great. Even though it's a virtual airline thing, it's still an achievement to get 200 hours of flight time on the simulator. I cannot wait to get the real one in the real world with all the trading that's going on and stuff. I got Flight Lab next semester, so I start doing a hell of a lot of stuff in the real simulator, and hopefully I can branch out to the aircrafts proper. Like I have done some aircraft stuff already, but I don't get to touch the aircraft, unfortunately, but I do get to go around and see the aircrafts and stuff, so I'm really looking forward to it. If you are interested in aviation, man, don't sit around on your thumbs and be like, oh, I'll do it one day, you know. It's like, yeah, do it. Get out there and do it, guys. It is a great job. I love it. Simulation can get quite tedious, and it's just a game. It's boringness and stuff like that, you know, all that sort of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to try the approach this time. So we should be coming in shortly. Alright, I'm gonna have to take over. 149. Shush! I clicked you off. Shush! I clicked you off. 149. I'm taking over. Flaps down, gear down, flaps, 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 flaps. Bring the flaps back up. Whoa! I broke the flaps. Ah. Alright, hang on a sec, guys. I'm gonna fix this really quickly. I'm not dealing with that. I broke the flaps. That's hilarious. Alright, so failures. We go in here. And we go fix all systems. Fix all. Done. Done. Aircraft's been fixed. Maybe not. No, the aircraft has not been fixed. Ah. This is me trying to get down really quickly, you know? Alright, now can I fix this aircraft again? Alright, so main menu, config flight, customize, failures, fixed, set, fixed, done, apply changes. Alright, cool.
2,500.
Yuck. This landing on the stream is just insane. Alright, go 1 down, 2 down. I have failures turned off. So I'm just going to cheat because I am sick of going around. And I'm sick of things just not going the way they should. Sometimes. I'm going to go speed, get rid of that speed. I'm going to go flaps 30. There's our runway. Alright, speed brake is armed. Now, if we just ignore that, whatever. How you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Just lining up here on the runway, and then we'll be coming in.
1,000 feet.
Just had a problem where I had to reset the bloody ailerons. I accidentally broke them. But, okay, whatever's. Here we are. We're on our way to land. RNAV, approach onto runway 15 into Cairns. Gotta hold it up a bit. We got 4 reds, that's bad.
300. 200.
Ah, there we go. Perfect centerline this time, eh? It's going to be a crunchy landing, though. You watch.
50, 40, 30, 20,
All right, we flare up,
10.
and there it is. Come on, get down. There it is. We're down. Woo! All over the runway. What's this shit?
80 knots.
Alright. And we'll bring that back up there. Alright, so we have old mate, the co-pilot, dealing with our rest of the stuff for us, so that's okay. I have a feeling it crunches really hard because of head shake. Or it feels like it crunches really hard because of head shake. So I might need to have a fix around with that. Oh, that's all good. I'll do that off stream. So yeah, welcome to Sydney, guys. We are here, not Sydney. Welcome to Cairns, northern Queensland. So yeah, we're here. Finally, that looks like a little taxiway for the cars by the looks of it. So this is Cairns International. So there is quite a few big aircraft that come into here, as well as domestic. So we'll, I think we can dash over. Is that the international side? Is that the domestic side over there? Oh, that's just the hangar side. This is the terminal over this side. They look pretty big for the gates, don't they? Oh, that's alright. Whatevs. Alright, so we're going to turn off some lights here. Go ahead and turn on the buses. This is the first time I've been in the Cairns on X-Plane, I believe. (737-800), I believe there's a spot there for me. Right there. Alright, we are here, so I'm going to shut down. I'm not going to do a full shutdown because I am doing another flight. After that, bring that back up. Turn them off. So for a transit shutdown, guys, we make sure that the APU start levers are cut off, seatbelt signs are off. That is off. Doors are open. Seatbelts probe heats are off, which are already off from the anti-ice is off. Yes, we turned them off earlier. Packs and conditions are on order. APU bleed as required. That's that. The doors are now open for everybody. And collision start switches are now on auto. Yes, they were turned off by old mate. Auto breakers now off and detents. Yes, we did that. Speed breakers down. Sorry, that is the auto brake. Sorry, and speed breakers down. Flaps are up, and transponder is set to standby. All right, so that is now the